Welcome to the Before You Go podcast featuring me, your host, Huan. Today we are bringing you a new segment of the podcast featuring Ding, our new co-host. On this segment of the podcast, me and Ding will be talking about basketball. So, Ding, how's it going, man?
Great.
Have you been watching the NBA playoffs?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, right?
Yeah. So, which team did you root for going into the playoffs?
Well, obviously the Nets. They look really stacked when they came in, but then the injuries, obviously, they
Yeah.
just the team was like, I guess you could say, unstoppable. Like in the start, then after they got injured, right? The star
Yeah.
players and Kevin Durant had to come in, carry it.
Harden, yeah.
He dropped 49, but that wasn't enough to beat the Bucks.
I think the Bucks got lucky with that one because if the Nets were healthy, they would actually. I feel like they would beat them in 6, or maybe 5.
Kevin Durant, he played the full game.
Yeah, he played all 44 minutes.
Yeah, fatigue got to him, right?
Yeah, you could tell from the last few shots of like Game 7, right? You know how he airballed like the last few shots. Yeah, the fatigue got to him.
They just relied on him, right?
They were.
Harden was playing, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he played really bad. It's probably because of the hamstring.
Yeah, they probably didn't want him to play like take control of the game. They probably just wanted him there, and their injury probably gets worse. But who knows?
Yeah. My team going into the playoffs was the Lakers, but AD got hurt, so it went south, and we lost.
Put him back in, and he got injured again. Which is stupid.
Wait, did he get injured? I thought he was just playing bad, and they took him out.
No, Anthony Davis got injured, and then they brought him back in.
Yeah.
Because they were about to lose. It was 3-2, and he got injured right in the first 20 seconds again. Even worse.
That's not.
And
good.
LeBron was injured too before, but he was still playing.
I feel like they just didn't get enough rest after last year winning the chip.
No, it was the injuries that got to them. Because LeBron got injured before the playoffs, and he was playing while injured.
Yeah, he got injured mid-season, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure they only got like a month or two of break because it was really short.
Yeah, probably. Luka.
Oh yeah, Luka. Luka played well. Yeah, he dropped 40. Porzingis played terrible. Holy hell.
He's 7'3" and all he did was shoot.
He didn't even go to the rim once or back down once.
It's like that's what he means because like when you have a 7'3" center and all he does is shoot.
He's too skinny. I feel like he needs to gain more weight. You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic.
Like Giannis used to be really skinny, and then he just worked out a lot. Now he's a tank.
I feel like if Porzingis was like the same weight as Jokic, he would be fine.
Porzingis isn't that skinny though, right?
He's not skinny, but I feel like he's too skinny for 7'3" though. He's only 260.
Yeah, he looks like a twig.
He's the same weight as LeBron. Yeah.
And he's like 7'3", right? I guess the height probably makes like the weight difference.
Yeah.
Can you even work out like that when you're that tall?
You can. You just
Yao Ming, he was buff too, right?
He wasn't buff. He has a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of fat. He was like Jokic fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's obviously really big too.
How much does Jokic weigh? Let me Google this. Jokic weigh at least. Jokic weighed 284. At
probably
6'11". So,
I'm in one right now.
So about the playoffs, I feel like the Sixers should have won the playoffs if Ben Simmons knew how to shoot.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons cost them. He didn't even attempt a 3-pointer once. He just dribble.
Luka was really good.
Pass it to Embiid. Hope he makes a play. I still can't believe
Simmons. I don't know what Simmons was doing. He was just in his own world, right?
Yeah. How are you afraid to take a 3 though? That makes sense.
I think he was like. I think on general he just choked the playoffs. He just choked it. Probably all the pressure got to him. But yeah, I guess he did.
But
was scared to take a shot.
You could at least attempt a shot. Even if you miss it, at least you're trying. It feels like he's not even trying.
He was missing a lot, but like it's not like everyone can take open shots, right? It's not like it's impossible. And honestly, like in warm-ups and everything, you've seen him can shoot.
Free throws. He's terrible in the free throws. He might be worse than Giannis.
Yes.
He might actually be worse than Giannis, and we already know how bad Giannis is.
Yeah, if Giannis gets a jump shot, then he's gonna be OP.
Giannis really need a jump shot. If he have a jump shot right now, he would obliterate the Suns.
Yeah.
Literally. I don't think
you can't stop someone who's that tall. Like you've seen Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah, you
can't block him. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Like when he's taking a shot, he just pulls up and shoots a 3.
I like how his favorite player was Kevin Durant, but doesn't know how to shoot. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Kevin Durant's a shooter.
What's your favorite player? Kevin Durant.
So he's 7 feet tall. He was 18 when he went to the USA team.
No,
and he dominated.
Wait, he was 18 when he went to USA team? Kevin Durant.
He was in the USA team.
Are you talking about Kevin Durant?
Yeah, he was in the USA team at 18.
I thought you were talking about Giannis. And I was like, Giannis doesn't play for USA? Yeah. He's just too tall.
He wasn't even in the NBA yet, and they put him in the Team USA just like as a sub. And when he came in, he beat everyone.
Too good.
He was 18. He was only 6'9". Now he's 7 feet tall.
Too tall. It's like Giannis. Giannis grew a few inches in the NBA. When he was gaining his muscles or whatever. Yeah.
Giannis was when he came in the league, he was smaller and both height and weight.
Yeah.
And he was just really weak. And then he just got jacked up really hard. It looks like he's on steroids.
I feel like he's not, when Giannis first came into the league, if he had worked on his shot, when you go back and see Giannis shooting threes early on, it looks like his shot has potential, but I don't know what happens afterwards. It's like he changed his shot.
I think he just stopped working on his shooting and just became a full-on rim attacker.
Yeah. And then his hands are too big to shoot the ball, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He could literally palm the ball. That's when your hands are too big for your own good.
Yeah. And the finals right now, he's carrying them, but they're not winning.
In the finals right now, yeah. I'm surprised the Suns even made it to the finals. What the hell?
It's a 1-point game right now.
Let's make the predictions right now. Who do you think are going to win in the finals? Suns or Bucks?
Suns.
Suns in what?
They're winning right now too, and it's 2-0.
Suns in how many games?
I think they're gonna sleep, honestly.
Yo, so Suns in 4?
Unless something happens.
I'm picking Suns in 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the...
I think they're gonna win this game though.
Never know.
Like, it's really close. They're losing still, but like Middleton has more points than Giannis, and I think they're making him shoot more again.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks inconsistent, but he was a star player when Giannis is injured, and that's when he went off. And when Giannis comes back, he's not doing as well.
For the viewers out there, we are currently talking about Game 3 of the NBA Finals. So, I'm picking Bucks in 7. I'm going with Milwaukee. I feel like Middleton could channel his Michael Jordan and then just drop 21 in the third quarter again.
Yeah.
That's how they beat Atlanta without Giannis. Have you seen how the Bucks...
In Atlanta... Yeah, but...
Have you seen how the Bucks played against the Hawks when Giannis went down? They played way better.
Yeah, they went off. Wait, yeah.
You know why?
They didn't need to rely on Giannis. Because there was no Giannis, right?
Yeah, because he was down for 2 games.
I'm not saying like Giannis is like bad. I'm just saying that the whole team is just they're relying on him too much, and it's not like he's like
Kevin Durant
carry every single person.
Yeah, no, he's not Kevin Durant. Because if you build a wall, he's basically stuck.
Yeah, they're in the lead right now too. The Bucks.
I feel like if Giannis have a mid-range, he could actually get a 3. Just keep shooting mid-ranges all summer. That's what you need to do after this final.
Yeah, but if you focus on that, then you have to balance it up.
Yeah, shoot like 1,000 mid-ranges and then like 500 threes, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
Just be like Kobe. That's what Kobe did. He shot like a couple of 1,000 shots.
They should have, what do you call it? Because if you guys are like good at shooting, you can't block him at the 3-point line. It's not. Right? He's a small forward. They're not that many tall, 7 feet tall, small forwards.
Yeah, but they sometimes put him at center. You know how they put Jason Tatum at power forward? Because it's small ball? Yeah.
Yeah. Tatum was doing really good.
Yeah.
The Nets are just...
too good. 3 All-Stars against 1.
Yeah, who would have thought all 3 of them were
Because
the
Jaylen
same
Brown
team?
was hurt too, yeah.
No one would have guessed that Kyrie, James, and Kevin Durant would be on the same team. It was like 2 years ago, no one was thinking that.
James Harden, I don't know.
Like, James Harden signing, that was like, just surprising, right? That was like, mind-blowing.
Yeah. Their cap space is terrible. It's like $160 million already.
Would you want Kyrie to be traded for Russell Westbrook?
No. We would trade Harden for a center.
No. Like, OKC was those 3, right?
Yeah.
Like, chemistry-wise.
No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Who knows, right?
Russell's just gonna ball hog every play, and then they're gonna choke because they're not clutch without Kyrie. And then we don't know how good KD's gonna play in clutch time. But we know he's clutch.
He choked a lot. He
chokes sometimes. He doesn't choke as much as LeBron James, but he chokes. Alright, about the Suns. I don't think they're that good. I just feel like they played injured teams all the way until the final.
Yeah, they got lucky. Like, really lucky.
They got lucky with the Lakers, which they should have lost. They got lucky with the Clippers, which they should have lost.
Yeah.
And then
lucky.
They're playing a bad Milwaukee team that have no ball movement. And they're probably going to win. Also, let's talk about playoff P. You know what I'm saying? Playoff P. Paul George.
Paul George. He was doing really good.
Yeah. But his last game, he didn't. He wasn't playoff P. He was pandemic P.
I mean, they had the curse. They were down 2-0, won. Down 2-0 again, won. The Suns were down 2-0, came back, then it was 3-2. Then they lost the last game.
I feel like if they have Kawhi, they would have swept the Suns. I mean, not swept the Suns, but at least.
I mean, the Suns swept Denver, right? And Denver, they had Jokic.
They didn't have. Denver didn't have Murray.
Yeah,
they're so lucky.
Their offense was terrible.
Yeah, the Suns doesn't deserve this playoff, bro. I don't care. This doesn't count as a playoff win. You played nobody.
Honestly, it's not their fault, right?
It's not their fault, but I wouldn't count
I mean, Giannis is 26 still. He has a lot of time to win a ring. I think CP3 deserves a ring right now, right?
I feel like Giannis should just focus on his shot for the next 2 years. Just keep working that motherfucker until
Yeah. I mean, the whole game just adapted shooting, right?
I mean, he's working on it. We know he's working on it, but his free throws are just too long. 11 seconds. Like, I get it how the counting doesn't start until he touched the ball, right? Because that's how it works.
Yeah.
But still, it still takes him 11 seconds.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that long. The less time you take with the ball, the more shots you could get up. So he needs to just let it go.
He's dribbles and he just waits. Then he just rushes in. Misses, I guess, then makes it.
He dribbles, look at the rim.
That's
5 seconds later, shoots a ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What about Damian Lillard? You think he should trade, switch teams?
I feel like Damian Lillard should go to the
Lakers?
I don't think the Lakers can't get him. I know for a fact they can't get him. Who are they gonna trade? Kyle Kuzma? The bum? He's a bum.
Yeah.
He's not
a free agent, right?
He's not a free agent because we signed him last year to a bad deal, which we're regretting now. When reporters ask him, "What is your role on the team?" and he said, "I don't know." How do you not know? How do you not know what role your
he carries
team...
them, he just shoots. But he's not.
I don't know what happened to Kyle Kuzma. After LeBron joins, it just got worse. I don't know what happened. Too much pressure, I guess. He couldn't handle that pressure.
But his contract's ending. It's already been 5 years.
No, they signed him last year. Here, I'll show you it.
4 years, right?
Kyle Kuzma contract.
Kuzma, Damian.
Oh, Damian. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Damian Lillard. I can search it up. It's on Spot Track.
Yeah.
It is a 5-year. But when did he sign that, though? Okay, so yeah, his contract is up for sure. So they have to trade him. Because this is
Lillard,
last year.
Contract's over, right? That's what everyone's saying. Lillard is going to join that. Lillard's going to join that.
Wait, no. Because there's this one thing that says his contract is not over until 2025. Because he probably signed another extension. When is it? When did he sign this extension? Oh yeah, this is an upcoming contract extension, so it's not the current one. Okay, so if he do get traded, where do you think he's gonna get traded to? Like who has enough assets for him? Like the Nets? I mean, not the Nets, the Knicks.
Not the Nets. Knicks.
Who they gonna trade?
What about the Clippers?
The Clippers doesn't have anything that
Yeah, they need to trade someone for him. Fuck.
You know how NBA trades doesn't worth that much anymore?
Yeah.
Because you need assets and not picks. I don't know why Houston took. I don't know why Houston didn't take Karis LeVert. That was a terrible.
Everyone was saying that was a W, and then after James Harden's debut, scored a triple-double in Brooklyn, and the Rockets just fell down. It sucked.
I like Christian Wood though; he's a good player. All right, so Damian Lillard, where could he go? New York. New York probably had to offer him Kevin Knox, some other picks.
You think they're gonna trade Julius Randle for him?
Julius Randle, I don't think they want Julius Randle because he doesn't have any potential anymore because he's at his peak already, and we see what his peak is already. Because we saw him struggle against the Hawks.
Yeah.
Because you know how they lose to the Hawks? We thought that was going to be a series, but it's not because they got blown
They lost
out.
4-1.
Yeah. Yeah, 4-1. That's bad.
I feel bad for those.
One team I think Damian Lillard should go to is the Celtics. Here's how it's going to work, right? I feel like they should trade Jaylen Brown and all those young studs they drafted from like those lower Brooklyn picks. I think they have Romeo Langford, that Aaron Nesmith, and then they probably add some picks on there.
How about this? The Lakers, they have Schroeder, Drummond, and Kuzma.
That's not going to work.
Who knows, right?
Here's let me tell you why it's not going to work. Schroeder is a free agent this summer, right? Drummond is on 1-year deal, so that's not going to work. Kuzma is a bust, so yeah, that's not going to work. No. Also, I heard they're trading CJ McCollum to like the Celtics or something, but I don't see that working out.
Aren't they trading Jamal Murray?
No, the Nuggets are not trading Jamal Murray.
I heard something about that, I think.
You heard they're trading Jamal Murray? To who?
I heard, I forgot what player it was.
CJ McCollum?
I'll remember later. No, it was someone else.
What team does he play?
You know, no, never mind. I thought it was someone. I forgot their name.
You probably got confused with someone else. Yeah, that probably happened.
You know, Michael Porter Jr.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr. I love Michael Porter.
No, they're not trading him. He's really good though, right?
No.
He's OP. He got injured.
His
like
back,
right off the bat.
It's his back injury that he had since the draft. That's why people didn't.
He was so good.
Yeah.
Like he was just OP.
If only he didn't have the back injury, the Kings would have took him.
He was already like a star player, like off the bat.
The Sacramento Kings are terrible. They took Marvin Bagley. He is ass.
Sacramento Kings. I used to think they were just a hockey team. I didn't know there was an actual team.
No, there's a hockey team.
DeMarcus
There's a LA.
No,
Kings.
There's a hockey team. I never knew there was an NBA team.
Yeah. They're ass. Holy fuck, they're ass. They drafted Marvin Bagley instead of Luka Doncic, Trae Young. They could have taken Jaren Jackson Jr. and I would have been fine with that. I don't know. He was overhyped so much.
Yeah. The first thing I see was Ben Simmons as in a Sacramento jersey.
Oh yeah, they're trying to. I saw this one post on Instagram that says De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons. That has to be the dumbest trade I ever seen.
You know, the Kings messed up trades. They could have had Curry or Luka or Giannis, Kawhi, or Booker.
Yeah, they missed on all of them.
Time.
They missed on
They
all
missed
of them.
on everyone.
Every single one of them. The only one they hit on was De'Aaron Fox because he fell to them. If the Phoenix Suns had taken De'Aaron Fox instead of Josh Jackson, they would have been awesome. I don't think that would have worked though because De'Aaron Fox is like 6'3", and then Devin Booker would have been 6'5", so they probably have to play really small like Lillard and CJ.
You want to talk about OKC?
OKC got picks for days. They might actually trade up for the number 1 pick that the Pistons holding right now.
Yeah. I mean, they have Kemba Walker now, after he broke the record for it.
Oh,
not
yeah,
the record,
Kemba
I guess.
Walker.
He's a leading scorer in Charlotte Hornets. Then they traded him after.
He played for the Celtics, but they traded him because
he's in Celtics, right?
He was a Celtics, but he played bad.
He's a OKC now.
Yeah, because
he hasn't played though, right?
He haven't played in OKC. Yeah, he haven't played.
He was injured in the playoffs right now, right? Now they traded him.
Yeah, he was injured, and then he wasn't like the same anymore. So
Yeah, the
they traded him.
Celtics, they were playing. He wasn't playing.
The Celtics should have kept Kyrie, but Kyrie didn't want to stay, so he said, "I'm out."
Yeah, he rubbed his foot on the logo.
Oh yeah, that was bad luck. That's where it was. That's where it started.
Yeah, but they didn't lose. They didn't lose to them.
They didn't
but
lose
got
to
injured.
him, but that's where karma starts. Karma was like, "I'm gonna be back."
Yeah, people
And
probably
they
loved
got
it. He got injured. They still lost though.
All right, let's talk about CP3 in the playoffs. All right, we know that this is his first time in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's doing really, really good.
Is he in year 16 or 18? 16, right? Because wait,
He's 36 right now.
when did he start playing basketball? I mean, play basketball in the NBA.
2005. So it's been
16. That has to be 16 years.
16 years.
So this is his 16 year in a basketball. Yeah. He's really old.
But he's one of the best point guards ever. Like top 10.
I wouldn't say top 10 just yet. I would say top 20 for sure. The reason why he's not top 10 yet because he doesn't have a ring. He needs a ring.
I mean, if he gets a ring, then it's guaranteed he's probably gonna be one of the best.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him over Curry. No one would put him over Curry.
No, not Curry, obviously.
Or Magic. I don't know why people put him and Magic in the same.
No, they're stupid. Magic is untouchable right now.
Yeah,
Magic is untouchable.
What the fuck? Who does that? All right,
people are stupid. Yeah.
If CP doesn't win this final,
I mean,
right?
Chris Paul is already,
36. So if he doesn't win this final, I don't think he's gonna be back ever again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be complete honest.
If he loses right now, CP3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he's also seeking a contract extension, but he might be able to get to the Lakers. I'm gonna tell you this: he might be able to get to the Lakers. If they lose, he might actually join the Lakers.
Honestly, who knows?
All right, let's talk about Ben Simmons, Mr. Ben Simmons himself. The model dater. The girl that... Not the girl. The guy that smashes all the models but play like trash on the floor. Ben Simmons. The guy that wanted Defensive Player in the Year but he didn't get it because he wasn't good enough. Ben Simmons.
Who's she even dating right now? Do you know?
He's dating Maya James or Maya Jam. Something like that. He used to date Kendall Jenner, but Devin Booker took her from him.
Probably the Suns beat. No.
So let's talk about Ben Simmons.
You can make a whole NBA team, a top 5.
Where do you think Ben Simmons can get traded to?
I think they're gonna keep him.
I don't think they're gonna keep him. They have to make a change.
But like a lot of people choke the playoffs, right? He's still young.
He's 24 and he's not even attempting a shot.
Yeah, but they can work with him because,
I feel like they should trade Ben Simmons to OKC for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and then the Sixers would win a championship. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Who knows? What would you do if they got Trae Young?
They're not getting Trae Young. I know
what would your reaction be? If
they get Trae Young, they will be finals contenders.
Yeah.
But what are they gonna give up for Trae Young? Oh wait, no, Trae Young's contract is up, so he could just decline it and then hold out, and then they're gonna have to trade him. They're gonna have to trade him.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna do that though. After how far they made this playoff. So I feel like they should trade Ben Simmons to OKC for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Shea, you probably need like a first or two firsts, because Ben Simmons doesn't worth that much.
Yeah.
Because you know how they turned down the Malcolm Brogdon trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Malcolm Brogdon is not even that much anymore, then
Probably
yeah.
not.
I feel like they really need to trade Ben Simmons. Also, let's talk since we're in Sixers, since we're talking about the Sixers right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Doc Rivers and how many times he choked. He is not
Sixers?
a good Doc Rivers coach. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sixers.
Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers, yeah. That guy. I feel like he's not a good coach. I feel like Tyronn Lue is the best coach in the NBA right now.
Tyronn Lue is really good.
I fucking love Tyronn Lue.
But like, what's it called? Yeah, you remember when he got stepped over by AI?
Oh yeah, no, I feel bad for him.
That was hilarious.
He still won the chip though, because AI was by himself. But yeah,
Yeah, but
that,
I didn't even know that was the same people until like after
Yeah.
I searched him up. All I
was
see
like-
was AI in him.
He was like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
He looks like a fish.
He looks like a fish. No, don't do him like that, Ding.
What do you
Ding,
mean?
he's not a fish. He looks like a catfish. Are you trying to say he looks like a catfish?
No, he looks like a fish. I'll show you a picture right now. Looks
Oh,
like a
no.
deformed AI.
Oh no, Ding.
Look at that.
Oh no.
Fish.
Oh no. He looks like he
Look,
does
he
look
does.
like a fish. Oh no.
Crazy.
It's those lips.
Clippers, man.
I'm not trying to
They
be
choked too many
racist, but he
times.
does look like a fish. Anyways, so Clippers lost because of Paul George
Kawhi's injury.
and then Kawhi.
Not Paul George. Kawhi's injury.
Kawhi's
Paul
injury.
George is great.
He actually
They
stepped up.
got back to back. Both of them had 30-30.
Also, Reggie Jackson really played well.
Reggie
and then,
did good.
that one guy, Terrence Mann, how he
And that one game was
yeah,
just
he
like the
scored
fuck.
like 40 against Utah.
I think 41.
It was something. Yes, it's over. I know it's 40 or something, but yeah, that's how they made it to that far. Let's talk about Utah since we're here now.
No, it was 39.
It was 39. Same thing,
Yeah.
40. Let's talk
7
about
threes.
Utah. They're in a bad situation. Cause
Utah, they got swept, so that sucks.
yeah. So, you know how they signed Rudy Gobert to that contract last year, right?
Yeah, Rudy.
Basically, they're back in the same
Conley was
place.
injured.
But Conley's not that good anymore, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he was injured in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, probably. He didn't. Yeah, he must have, cause he didn't make really. Yeah, he did. He did get injured.
Yeah.
I don't know why
And
they
Donovan
traded for
Mitchell,
Mike
really.
Conley. That was a terrible trade.
They have Joe Ingles.
They terrible.
I mean, they have 2 point guards. I mean, they have a lot of point guards, actually.
They have.
Who knows?
They have Jordan Clarkson. Is he a point guard or a shooting guard? Something like that. He's a
He's a
good
point
player.
guard.
Jordan Clarkson.
Matt
Mitchell's
Thomas, Conley, and then Mitchell.
Mitchell's a shooting guard, right? He can play both.
No, he's a point guard. Yeah, probably. He's tall. I mean, they're all tall. But
Yeah, they're
When
in
you
a
search it
bad
up, it's
situation.
point.
They have like no cap space, and then their draft pick is like 32 because NBA draft is based on seasons and not on how far you went in the playoffs, which I think should be changed. Should be changed.
you know, the funny thing is Mitchell's not already on the starting lineup
That's not true.
for the new season.
That's not true at all. What
Right
is
here.
that? That's a terrible lineup.
I'm joking. That's a 2K roster.
You have two small forwards. Look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was cool. That's
they overpaid Rudy Gobert. They can't get rid
he
of
did.
him now.
He was Gobert. I don't even think he was ever that good, right? He was decent, but
he's a great defender, right? But his offensive skills,
yeah, he's a defensive player of the year.
He doesn't have any offensive skills. That's a problem. He doesn't attempt threes. He doesn't go. Does he go down?
Everything about him is defense. Just doesn't do anything in the offense.
Yeah, they overpaid him in my opinion. Didn't they pay him like one?
But he did win defensive player of the year.
That is good, but he's mostly defensive, but NBA is mostly offense. I mean, defense matters, but offense still matters. Rudy Gobert's contract. Let me look at it.
You were talking about Curry. You know how he just went off. It's crazy.
Curry went off.
You think Klay Thompson's gonna be good
next year? He should, because he shoots the ball really well. He should.
Yeah, he didn't even drive that much. It's just Splash Brothers.
Didn't he tear his Achilles, right? He did.
I think so. I don't know.
His ACL and Achilles this year. Yeah,
he's been out for a long time. He's been out for a really long time.
He was supposed to be back this year from ACL, right? But
yeah, he's been training a lot.
Because he was using his one leg too much, so it teared his ACL. Not ACL, Achilles.
Yeah. And they're probably working on it now.
Yeah, the Warriors could be good, but they gotta get rid of some people. I feel like the Kings should trade for Kelly Oubre. Just trade Buddy Hield for Kelly Oubre and then sign Oubre to a contract. I feel like that's a decent move.
Honestly, I think
You think what?
The Warriors next year are probably gonna be really good.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But they're over the cap space though. Because of whatchamacallit, Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is a decent player in my opinion. But he wasn't number 1 overall worthy. Alright, let me go back.
Team that
Let me
should have won.
Wait, what'd you say?
Right here. They should have won. Swept.
Oh yeah, that team. They lost to the Raptors, right? Yeah, they did because of injuries. Yeah.
I feel so bad for Cousins. He went to the team for a ring, and he didn't end up getting it. That's the same thing that happened to Karl Malone and what's happened in Lakers? It was Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone,
2003 or 2004,
and Gary Payton.
It was
all on the same
right?
team. Yeah, and then they ended up losing.
Yeah, they lost.
They weren't even injured. They didn't even injure. It was just so many fights happened, between them. Kobe and Shaq, they separated basically.
Kobe was like, we should have won that game easily, and I think I agree with him. All right, let's talk about Rudy Gobert's contract. It's a 5-year, $205 million contract extension. That's a lot of money. Holy hell! Why would they give him this much money?
They probably. I mean, he's 29. He's not even that young. But
yeah, but he's getting $35 million a year at least. That's just the beginning. It could hit all the way up to $46 million for a guy that doesn't even score that much. That's a lot of money.
They probably just thought their defense was lacking, and then they just went full on focused on the defense. Now their offense sucks, and it's just unbalanced.
Yeah, but I don't think they could trade him. He's not going to be tradable because of the contract. It's 5-year.
Yeah.
$205 million. That's a lot of money. These NBA players are making too much money. They're hitting $50 million a year now. Are you kidding me? Can I have $1 million? My God.
Oh, in the finals right now.
What's happening?
Booker pushed down Giannis when he was getting up.
Is he getting tossed?
No, it was the end of the first quarter, and then Giannis took a 3 the last second. Then he was trying to get up, and then Booker just pushed him down.
So did he get a tech call?
I think he got a technical. No, nothing happened.
Aww. Also, the Suns are getting so many calls compared to the Bucks.
They're winning by 60-45 now. The Bucks are winning.
60-45.
Yeah.
So, what we were saying, we talk about them.
35 in the second. It was 28, and then the Bucks just scored 35 in the second right now. The quarter.
They're gonna have to keep firing because Suns might come back. I'm gonna just tell you that. They gotta keep firing.
Yeah.
They need to win both of these games to make it a.
Middleton's been good. 15, 5, and 4.
That's good to see. That's good. That's actually good.
Chris Paul only has 10. Booker has 7 still. And then DeAndre Ayton's the leading scorer right now.
Oh yeah, DeAndre Ayton got so lucky on that final play against the Clippers. That should have never counted. He literally grabbed Zubac's jersey.
You think LaMelo should have won Rookie of the Year?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, but do you think he deserved it?
In my honest opinion, yeah, because the Suns were. I mean, not the Suns. The Hornets were basically in the playoffs if they didn't lose to the Wizards. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like how the playoffs thing is working though, because like if you're 10th seed, you could challenge the 8th seed for the playoff spots. That's not fair. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's how the Lakers made the playoffs though. That's funny. That's actually funny. I don't really like that. I feel like the officiating in the playoffs gets a little bit better than a normal season, but it's still bad. It's mostly rigged. Like, you know how the Sacramento Kings should have beaten the Lakers in 2000? Was it 2000
Yeah,
or 2001? I remember that. Yeah, they should have won that. That should never happen.
Wasn't it Spurs?
No, it was the Lakers against the Kings.
Spurs, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Western. It was Western Conference Finals.
No.
It was.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I thought it was
Lakers against Kings for Western Playoffs Finals, and then whoever beat them played against the Nets, and then the Nets weren't that good compared to the other teams on the West, which they should have lost, because the Lakers were getting foul calls like it's nothing. They're getting foul calls like today's NBA, but that was in 2000 though, so which is weird. Alright, let's talk about... Oh, yeah. Let's talk about U.S. losing to Nigeria. That was funny. How does that happen?
It was that's their excuse. It was an exhibition match.
I get it that it's preseason, but still, how do you lose to Nigeria when you have...
I don't know a single player on Nigeria. A single name.
They have Precious Achua, that Heat player they drafted.
Yeah. He's in the NBA. I just didn't know that until that.
He blocked KD. Yeah.
He blocked KD.
He gave him
crazy.
a little smooch, a little kiss, kiss on the cheek.
KD's probably pissed off because of that.
Yeah, I would be pissed off.
Lost the what do you call it? Playoffs, and he gets blocked and loses the Olympics.
It wasn't Olympics, but it was preseason Olympics.
Yeah, the same thing. Olympic team, well, USA team.
It should have never lost. It's just like that one time that the U.S. where they brought like teenagers against adults and they lost in the finals, I think. So the U.S. got mad and be like, just bring all the All-Stars and obliterate everyone. And which they did.
That's crazy.
Okay, for the finals, I feel like if the Bucks win these next 2 games, they could actually win the series. If they don't, they're gonna lose. That's my honest opinion.
If they win 2 games and they lose, I think they're gonna lose then.
I feel like if they win 2 games, right, but lose game 6, they could still come back from it, in my opinion.
No, if it's 2-2, then it's game 5, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I'm retarded. Sorry. Yeah, if they lose game 5, but win 6 and 7. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Honestly, if the Suns win game 5, if it's 2-2, like, so pretend the Bucks win the next 2 games, and if the Suns win game 6, I think they're gonna. Well, not 6.
5.
Is it 6 or 5?
5.
The 5. I think they're just gonna win the series then.
Yeah.
4-2.
I feel like
because then it's like It's just like the chance to like just take the chip.
But you never know what could happen. Chris Paul could get injured, and then it's all over.
Well, injuries is for everyone, right? But
Cameron Payne was playing well before Chris Paul came back. Yeah.
honestly, CP3 did so many trades. Remember when Paul George, Melo, and Russell Westbrook went to OKC?
That was a terrible trade. Holy hell.
But I mean, Paul George is still doing really good. I mean, he did terrible, then he went off, then terrible.
He didn't play well in
inconsistent.
OKC.
Yeah. Clippers is like
Good.
so much potential, but Kawhi and PG aren't like working out that good. I mean,
you
they
think
are.
Kawhi will go to the Heat this summer because his contract's up.
I think he's staying, honestly.
You think he'd stay? I feel
Yeah.
like he would stay too, to be honest.
'Cause I mean,
He's closer to home. It's literally at his house. Compared to
like not
Miami.
even that. It's Clippers. They made it to the semis, right?
Yeah.
Without Kawhi. Wait, did Kawhi get? No, he got injured before the semis.
No, he got in. Wait, was it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was this Utah game after Utah series. He played like 4 games, I think, in the Utah series.
I don't. It wasn't in a game, right? No, it was in a game. It was
in a game because he stepped on someone's ankle and he thought he was coming back, but he's not coming back. Because they thought he tore his ACL, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Happened in game.
Are you watching the NBA draft? And it's gonna happen?
Draft?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't really care about the draft right now.
You know the Raptors got the 4th pick, right? Because you know how lucky they are? Holy hell. They're really good. The Raptors are really good at developing players.
You think the Kawhi should have left the Raptors?
No, you should have never left the Raptors. The East was so weak. You could literally beat every single one of them. I feel like the Raptors would have still beaten the Nets even if they were healthy.
He's the first player to leave after a chip, right?
Thanks.
Like just leave. He had a choice to stay, but he didn't. He just left.
Yeah, I would have never left the Raptors, to be honest. I would have just stayed in Toronto, but he doesn't like the weather, which I don't blame him. How's that weather in Canada, Ding? How's that weather in Canada? Is it cold? You cold, Ding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember?
What else we could talk about? Oh, let's get back to U.S. losing to Nigeria. I wonder how many minutes each player played, U.S. versus Nigeria.
You can search up box score if you wanna.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Box score. Alright, so U.S. Kevin Durant played the most minutes. Bradley Beal played 25 minutes, but he only had 2 points for some reason. Damian Lillard had 14, and Levine had 10. Darius Garland has 2. Sadiq Bey has 0. Oh yeah, remember Sadiq Bey? Sacramento Kings were trying to trade Marvin Bagley for Sadiq Bey, and Pistons was like, no, I don't want that garbage, so they didn't accept it. But yeah,
Who?
Oh, I said the Kings, the Sacramento Kings, were trying to trade Marvin Bagley for Sadiq Bey, but that didn't work out because he's a bust.
Yeah.
Who's John Jenkins? Who the hell is that? Who's John Jenkins?
The USA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know half the people. So after Kevin Love, everyone under I don't know who they're.
John Jenkins? Why is he on the NBA basketball team?
Look, everyone under Kevin Love, I have no idea who they are. John Jenkins.
Under Kevin Love? Oh yeah, I know who Darius Garland is. I know who Sadiq Bey is. Keldon Johnson is that power forward from the Spurs. He's like 6'5". He can really shoot it. And then I don't know either one of those after him.
Look at Nigeria's team.
I don't know him. I don't know that guy. Nigeria got like 3 guys that play for the
Who's
Heat.
Gabe Vincent?
Gabe Vincent, I think he's like a point guard for the Heat.
It's an American name, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like
Gabe.
American Nigerian or something, but he chose Nigeria because he wanted.
Jahel Okafor, but he had 0 minutes.
Okafor, where?
All the way at the bottom.
Oh, that guy's trash. Jaleel Okafor.
I think was he injured?
No,
I did 0 minutes.
He's
He used to be
trash.
He was the 76 historic player back in the day.
He had no
remember those
potential. He had
the shittiest team.
He had one back move, and then that's it. I know who Precious Achua is. I just now.
Oh yeah. You know the most embarrassing thing was?
What?
You know how you shake hands after every like Olympic game or whatever? Everyone just stands and shakes hands even if you lose.
The U.S. not shake their hand.
Yeah, the whole team isn't there. It's like KD and like 3 other guys.
I would be pissed too. I'm leaving.
All the Nigerians, they're all just lined up.
KD had a minus 10 point.
KD, none of them. It was just Draymond Green shaking everyone's hand.
Draymond Green is a pretty good player. Okay, if you were the
KD
Kings, right, would you draft a okay player or would you draft a player that might have potential?
Like someone that's already good or someone that's like...
No, someone that projecting to be a good player and then someone that is like decent, like, you know, like
decent but
Boban.
has potential to be really good.
Let's just say he has potential to be what's that one? Duncan Robinson. Let's just say he's similar to Duncan Robinson's level of stardom, where he's like decent because he can shoot the 3.
Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, he plays with the Heat. He only knows how to shoot the 3, and that's it.
I thought you were saying Tim Duncan or
No.
the other player. What do you call it? No, he is a player, Duncan Robinson. Damn.
Would you draft a player that has high potential, or would you draft a player that's decent?
Someone that's already decent, like better than the other player, or someone that shows a lot of potential, but they just need help getting there.
Yeah.
Potential.
Yeah, you gotta go with the potential. You can't just keep gambling on decent players.
I watched too many movies. Yeah, potential people always work out.
Really? What kind of movie you watch?
You know, in movies, like there's always like a really bad player, and then he just has a lot of potential, works hard a lot, then just becomes the best.
Yeah, you have to work hard, because hard work beats.
Everyone works hard. I'm not saying anyone does. That's how you get to the NBA.
I forgot what Draymond says. He says hard work beats athleticism or something like that.
Do you think if you were 7'6", the NBA would, and you would just went to a team right now?
If I'm
You were just
6'11"
7'6".
and I play small forward, I think I would do fine because I could actually kind of shoot.
No,
Unlike,
if you were 7'6" right now.
Yeah, maybe. There is that
just
one
draft me right now.
France kid that's 17 and he's 6'7" or 7'6" or some shit. Or he's hella tall.
Joachim Mucian, Slavak, Manute Bol, Sean Bradley. I remember him. He was 7'6".
Sean Bradley. No, it's that one.
He was
France.
a bust, right?
Here, let me show you that play. France. One bio.
He's so skinny and so tall. Made no sense at all. He's getting bodied all the time.
Okay, his name is Victor Wembanyama. He is a 7'2" high schooler.
Yeah.
He's 17. He plays center. He is only 209 pounds. What the hell? He's really skinny. He need to give him some more muscle. Oh yeah, do you think the Suns should have taken Doncic instead of Ayton?
Luka?
Yeah.
Instead of Aiden.
Yeah. Because they had number
I
one.
mean, obviously. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, Luka's gonna be one of the greatest.
Yeah, I can't believe the
I mean,
Kings.
really, really good.
He's
really,
really,
really
yeah,
good.
he's really good.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a stupid question, obviously. Look at this. Look at these two players. That's Chuck Neve and Manute Bol.
They're really tall.
Both 7'7", and the other guy's 7'5".
Manute Bol's son, Bol, plays for the Nuggets, by the way.
Sam Buller. The Punjabi guy that's like my religion, like my culture or whatever.
Punjabi?
And the only player that went to the NBA was he was 7'5", and he played in the Sacramento Kings in 2005.
The
Sam
Sacramento
Buller.
Kings.
Search him up. He's big. Like he's fat, big, and he's 7'6", 7'5". I mean.
What's his name?
Sam Buller.
Sam Buller?
Sim, like SIM card.
Can you just type in Discord?
You want me to type it in?
Yeah, type in Discord.
Right there, typed it under the picture.
Sim Buller.
Yeah, it's Buller. That's how you say it.
Look how big he is. Holy hell.
And look at his arms. He's like meaty and everything too, right?
Why is he
terrible,
so fat? He's at 259 pounds? What is wrong with him? How much he get paid? That's my question. Contract. He got paid $64K 2 seasons. And he's from Canada. He's from Canada,
yeah,
like you.
From here. Yeah.
Alright. Let's wrap things up. We're done pretty much.
How long did we go for?
57 minutes, basically an hour. Did it feel like an hour?
Time passed by so fast. No, probably 20 minutes.
That's how you know you're enjoying it, ding!
Shut up.
Alright. Well, this wraps up the end of the Before You Go podcast. Thanks for listening in an hour in this weird talk where me and Ding talks about basketball. So we will see you next time. Any other words you want to say, Ding?
Yeah, honestly, the next year I think Sacramento Kings are going to win the chip.
Oh shit, you heard it here first, folks. The Kings are going to the basketball finals. Alright, guys, see you next time.